I was a loser. I was slacking off on my workouts a year ago. I was at the bottom of my life. I was lying down and minutes came by. Then hours came by. Then days came by. I did not know what to do. But one day, I got an idea. Mindset in workouts matters just as much as the rest. The right mindset, we wouldn't be able to work hard. Without the right thinking, we would not be able to achieve great things, to win, to reach our goals, and to fulfill our potential. We wouldn't be able to do any of that. And I want you to achieve all those things mentioned before. So stick around with me in this video and I'll show you some tips on how to achieve that great mindset I've been talking about. If this video makes even one of you out there watching it right now on the screen, if it makes one of you improve, then I'll be happy and I would have accomplished my goal. So stick around with me because I want to achieve my goals and I'm sure you want to too. First step in having the right mindset is having a growth mindset. And this applies to every part of your life. The right mindset is always wanting to be better, always wanting to improve. And this applies to every part of your life. It is the growth that makes us improve. It is that thing. And I want you to achieve it with me. Your mindset determines your success in fitness and in many other things in life. That is indeed true. There are two main types of mindset you can have. You can have a fixed mindset and you can have the aforementioned growth mindset. Fixed mindset is you believing, oh, we're always gonna have to stick this way, we're always gonna have to be weak, bad genetics, that kind of guy. But the growth one is the one thinking that, oh, maybe I'm not best right now, but in 5 years I can be the best. I can be the fucking best in 5 years. That's the growth mindset. And I'm sure you know by now that you want this one. You don't want this one. Alright, now that you know it, that's the first step. The first step is changing that thinking. We've talked about that. Second step is realizing that we all have cards in our life. We all have cards we can play. It's like a game of poker. You have to play and try to win no matter which ones you get. Some of us get horrible cards, trash cards. Some of us gain great cards. But no matter which cards you get, you can still improve. You see, I always thought that the people around me were the ones who had better cards. But one day, a brilliant change happened. A bro that I thought had everything in the past, best physique, best strength, that guy had divorced parents, broken family, entirely broken into pieces. He was the only person holding his life together. He had no family, no family that would support him. His cards were not the best, but he still managed to achieve many things. And when you think that it's unfair, realize this story. Yes, it might not be fair, but nobody cares. Nobody really cares that it's not fair. You have to try and you have to focus on actually doing the things because whining's not gonna make anyone, you know, do the things for you. You gotta do them yourself. It is only you who can change your own will. So go ahead and go change it. That's the mindset, bro. That's the mindset you need. And yeah, what role does motivation play in all of this? What role does it play? We all have those David Goggins videos or other motivational videos like who's gonna carry the boats, who's gonna carry the logs. But the thing is, motivation is what gets you started, but it's not the thing that keeps you going. It's only the starting point. So yeah, you can use it at the start. You can use it to start anything in the world that you want. But you gotta continue through discipline, which is something we're gonna talk about later. So stick around and find out. And yeah, you might not have known this, but I always thought that these edits were pushing me also and helping me so much. And yeah, it's true, but it's not final. And they can't push you forever. You need discipline for the long term because motivation swings up and down like that. But what are you gonna do when it's gonna be down like that? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Ask yourself. You need a single thing. You need discipline. Despite what I've said is true, motivation is also extremely important for starting the journey in the first place. And for you to be able to use it better, you need to know that there are two types of motivation. There is intrinsic and there is extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic is the outside, like losing weight, looking good, outside motivating factors. Intrinsic is the things from within, like actually enjoying the process of working out or feeling strong. Those are the things that are intrinsic. Now, which one do you think more people have more? Of course, the extrinsic one. And life is a bitch, so which one do you think is the one we need more? We need more the intrinsic one. That's a fact. So focus on getting a bit of that intrinsic one more, enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, like I am right now when I'm recording. It's great fun. So enjoy it more. Keep that in mind. What is great is that for intrinsic motivation, it all connects. For intrinsic motivation, you to focus on your passion. Do what you love and love that journey. Thanks to knowing what this is, you can find your true passion in life and you can find your dream job, dream purpose, dream career. All of that together. Life can be the dream for you as a whole if you realize this and if you achieve it. Fourth step on our journey will be discipline. You could think that intrinsic motivation and that's it. No. Discipline, along with the motivation we've talked about, helps. Thanks to discipline, we become more consistent. When motivation swings up and down, discipline stays up. Stays up all the time when you've trained it and you've mastered it. It helps us continue when we face challenges. Like recently, I haven't worked out because I was away, and then I was like, when I came back, I was like, man, why do I need to work out? Why do I even need this thing? And motivation is what tell me, shut up, man. You need to get big muscles. You need to work out. And it was the truth. Discipline helped me once again. And I worked out so I can say, I love you, discipline. You're amazing. And think of skip days as paths to improve, not your failures anyway. As Churchill said, failure is not fatal, success is not final, it is the will to continue that counts. And when you have intrinsic motivation and discipline, you're gonna have that will to continue anyway. That's gonna be great. And how do you exercise discipline? You exercise discipline by doing something, pushing against your urges to do something bad, something unpleasant. Even if you fail, the resistance makes your discipline bigger and it makes you stronger overall. When you work on your discipline, you make it much easier next time by making it harder right now. That's how discipline works. That's how life works. And that is brave. And that is trade worth taking. So take it right now. You know, life sometimes sucks, throws rocks at you, hell, it may even throw cliffs at you. But everybody, every single one of us gets those strokes. Every single one of us gets those rocks thrown at them. And it's only your choice of how you deal with those rocks. And if you fight against them actively, then there is hope. There is hope that it's gonna be better. And that, no, nobody's gonna stop throwing rocks at you. There will still be coming. But you will become stronger and you will be better at pushing those rocks away from time to time, from age to age, from year to year. So improve and life's gonna be great. It's a great journey worth pursuing. Trust me. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Goodbye and go work out now.